Hi folks, Chris Anderson with Mount Comfort RV. Today we're looking at a Dutchstar, my favorite floor plan, 4369. And this is a 2016 model. So let's take a look. First of all, you gotta love the paint job. I know our general manager plays around with a lot of different color schemes. We rarely just do a stock Newmar paint job. We'll always get them to customize it just a little bit for us, and that's what we did here. And I think he just knocked it out of the park with this one, because this paint job came out really sharp. So if you want one like this, come see me. We've got it in stock. Let's take a look. All the things that make a Dutchstar a Dutchstar. First of all, from the panned out view, let's get the awnings in this shot here. All right. These are Girard Nova style awnings. I'll open them up here in a minute. But those are an extra. One Girard awning is standard. You can add in the second Girard, and then you can upgrade to the Girard Nova awnings. The Nova awnings are the one that kind of have the bend in the middle and come down at a nice angle. Let me show you. There we go. Wasn't that simple? As those are coming out, I'll show you some other things, and then we'll pan back up to those, because those will take their time. Obviously, we have the remote entry here with the, or keyless entry, I should say, with the doorbell built in. We have fuel fill from either side. We have huge tires that make it ride really nice. Those are obviously 22.5s, but they're also the 315 series, which you'll love the way those ride and drive. You'll love everything about those until it's time to replace them, and then you won't love them so much. But you know, you got 7 or 8 years before that has to happen. You come in here, we do have our Dometic freezer on a pull-out. Now, most of these, as I've said in previous videos, they pull out to about here, and then you run your slide out, and what good is that? Okay, this one, there we go. Even with the slide room out, you can get into this. This is a refrigerator or a freezer, either one. Just depends on how cold you want it. All right. Oh my goodness, look at our awnings. We might want to step back and get a shot of that, Tony, if you could, please. Awesome. You can see the bend in the middle on these. That just brings it down and gives you that much more shade. It's a little more expensive feature, there's no doubt about it, but those are really awesome awnings. They do have motion sensors in them, so if the wind picks up too much, they will come back in, and there is a row of LED lights that goes all the way across the leading edge of those awnings. At night, they look really sharp. So, television outside, built into the wall with a JBL soundboard in it, or JBL sound bar in it. This is a Sony TV on a swing arm. Let's look at some of our storage. Oh, this is a nice feature. We put in the chromeless package, which gets us the baggage doors. These are power baggage door locks, so one button unlocks all of them. That's a lot better than going around with the key. And the mirror package all the way around. We just think it makes them look so nice. Now this is the pull-out tray that goes out either side. You can get it from driver or passenger side, either one. And then we optioned in a second tray as well, which just comes out this side, obviously. And you see you can get to your Dirt Devil in there to change out your bag on the central vac. Got your awning computer boxes and everything here on the side as well. We have our pegboard in front of our water tanks. So there's access for serviceability to the water tanks behind there, but you probably never need to take that out. But it is nice tool storage or extra garden hose, whatever. We'll come back here. There's our DEF tank. And next, we have chassis batteries along with our chassis disconnect. So when you do put the coach into storage, you can just click it off there and not worry about your batteries being dead next time you come out. When you step up to the Dutchstar from the Ventana, one of the things we've done here is move the radiator to the side. That gives you better engine access for serviceability purposes. A lot of people prefer it this way. So that's why when you step up to the Dutchstar, you get that. This is a 450 horse engine, 1,250 foot-pounds of torque, 15,000 pounds of towing. So this is kind of a big boy diesel, if you will. You've got lights back here. You've got your plug-in hanging there for your block heater to plug that in when you're ready. All sorts of stuff. Any questions in this compartment, let me know. We'll get it handled. Nice one-piece molded cap. Notice there's no ladder on the back of Dutchstars. That's something that they eliminated a year or two ago. It's just an aesthetics thing. This coach is supposed to look like a high-end Prevost style bus at, you know, 1/3 the price. So that's the look we're going for. And the way they did the back cap and the way the awning is molded into that top cap up there just really gives the bus a great look. Obviously, you can see here, this is our egress door. This is just your emergency exit door, if you will. Note there's no handles on the outside. Nobody can come in this door. This is just an Audi, not an Innie. There's your radiators here for your side mount. Now this is new for 2016. You can now fill your DEF from either side. You saw a minute ago the DEF tank is actually on the other side, but this feeds that same tank. So regardless of which side it's on at the pump, you can get to it. Tag axle is steerable for 2016. Now that's a passive steer. Passive steer means that it just goes the way it needs to go to make your turning radius tighter and to make things easier. The best way, when somebody asks me what passive steer is, picture pulling a grocery cart backwards. If you were to pull a grocery cart backwards and turn it, those front wheels would turn to follow the path that you're going. That's exactly how passive steer works. There's nothing tied to the steering wheel. If we're sitting still and we turn that steering wheel all one way or the other and we're at a dead stop, nothing happens back here. We start to roll and they will follow the direction that they're supposed to go. As soon as you break certain miles per hour, I think it's 20 miles per hour if I'm not mistaken, they do lock back into straight mode and they won't turn at all no matter what. So wonderful feature. It tightens your turning radius a little bit. It reduces the scrubbing and the wear and tear on your tires when you're doing those turns in a really tight parking lot or gas station. So that's another big boy diesel feature there. Not very many companies are doing that. This year they did improve the size of the compartment where you store your sewer hose. In previous years, it's been a really small one like this. And I know our dealership, along with several others, were pointing out to them that if you have a big, nice sewer hose, it's not gonna fit in there. They took care of that. Plenty of room for whatever sewer hose you wanna put in there. All right, coming forward, note, well, this is a good thing to talk about. Note the way that door drops down. When it opens up, you can probably see it best back here. It's actually going down at the same time. That's a new hinge and mechanism that Newmar came up with for 2016 with their Star platform. The way this slide out works, it comes straight out and then down. If these doors didn't drop down and one of them were open, it would come straight out and then crush a door when it came down. So because your slide comes out and straight down this year with the new slide mechanism, they had to redo these a little bit. It really made it very seamless to us here on the outside of the coach, but they do drop down when you open them. They feel a little funny when you open them, but you get used to it pretty quickly. We have hot and cold water out here for washing up. We have, of course, a black tank flush, whole house water filtration system, power hose reel. That clear hose you see laying in the bottom there is for winterization purposes. Your dump valves are in here and the knife valves are enclosed in this compartment. Now understand, this compartment is a heated compartment. Whenever your hydronic system is running, your furnace system, if you will, there's heat being pumped into this area. Newmar uses the thickest baggage doors out there, the thickest walls, floors, ceiling, and the thickest basement floor in the industry. They're very, very, very well insulated coaches, and then you pump heat into here. It just basically means you're not going to have a freezing problem with the Newmar. If it's that cold, folks, you need to find someplace else to go, because I guarantee you the Newmar will be the last thing in the campground to freeze. So they're very, very, very good cold weather coaches. When you close this door, it goes up on its own. I'm not lifting that. So they really made that pretty seamless. Here is our power cord reel. This is 50 feet of 50 amp cord. So number one, because it's 50 feet, you probably don't have to buy about a $500 extension cord, because those are expensive. And number two, it's power. Anybody who's ever wrestled one of these cords, especially if it's cold weather out, you'll appreciate the power cord feature, trust me. All of these compartments are lit. If I had turned the switch on inside the coach, as soon as I opened this door, it would have lit up. There's all LED lights down here. It's pretty sharp. In this little compartment, we have the Oasis system. This is your hydronic heating system. Hydronic heating works by circulating, it's a closed loop system. It circulates what's called a boiler antifreeze throughout the coach. in order to heat the coach, and it's got a little loop in it that heats the water as well. They run off of diesel fuel, or if you're plugged into 50 amp service, you can run it off electricity as well. They're very quiet, they're extremely efficient, and they give you unlimited hot water. Those are three things that RVers like. If you have more questions or want more detail on hydronic heating, please give me a call. All right, here's the other half of our storage. There's another storage tray. Actually, that's the one big one. I thought it was a compartment further back. That's the one big tray that pulls out either side. And then we've got a big pass through here as well that's full height because we didn't put a storage tray in it, so you get a little taller compartment there when you do it that way. Okay. Last but not least, up here on the driver's side, we have the pull-out tray. We have 8 6-volt house batteries on a pull-out tray. This is an all-electric coach. There is no propane system, so this is what makes your coach go. Just about everything in your will run off of your inverter except your air conditioners. Your refrigerator gets powered through this system, a combination of your batteries and your inverter, and this is a nice system. This is why we like eliminating propane, because these new batteries and the new inverter technologies that are out there, you just don't need propane on coaches anymore. So nice system. All right, dual fuel fill. You saw the other one on the other side, so you can fill from either side of the coach. And then up here, about the only thing you're going to need to get to in here, I mean, there's chassis fuses and stuff like that in here, and to be honest with you, I don't know what a lot of those boxes are, and I've been doing this a while. But the main thing you need to get to here is this little handle. Okay, there we go. By popping that, I release this. Got a little prop rod here. There we go. Now, a couple things to show in here. Obviously, this is our own diesel generator. When you option in the all-electric package, it steps it up to a 10,000 watt generator, which is plenty to run everything in this coach. A couple other things here. First of all, we optioned in this. We've been doing this for a while. That's a hot water spigot all the way at the front of your coach. It's in the generator compartment. And if you're going to clean bugs off your windshield, would you rather do that with hot water or cold water? I think we can agree hot water is going to work a little better. Also on Dutchstar, when you step up to the 43 footers, this is not true on 40 footers or below, but on 43 footers, you get another little feature here that you're going to love. Looky here. Our generator's on a pull-out tray. This is mainly for serviceability, but how much easier is that to get to than if it's all the way back in there? So again, this is on 43 foot models only, and only on Dutchstar on up. So that's our pull-out generator. Let's shove him back in there. It actually rolls very nicely. There's that. Put my prop rod up. There we go. Well, we've worked our way around the outside. I know what a lot of you have been waiting for is the inside. Let's go take a look. Okay folks, Tony's outside, I'm inside the coach, so you can't see me, but you can hear me. We're gonna run this main Newmar slide out so you can see how it works. Now on the inside, you can't really see the chains, but I'll try to show them on the video here in just a minute, and we'll kind of take it from there. So now I'm gonna run this slide out. All right, you should see it starting to come out now. It's driven by 4 huge chains. This system was developed by HWH, who's obviously been a huge supplier to our RV industry for a long time. They're a great company out in Iowa. And this slide, unlike other slides that kind of go out at an angle and then settle in, this goes straight out, and now you're going to watch it set down. Just drops straight down. All right, there you go. Hi, we're back. Chris Anderson, Mount Comfort RV. Please don't forget to ask for me. That's like the most important part of doing these whole videos. We're in a 4369 Newmar Dutchstar 2016 edition. Kind of got it all decked out for you here, all lit up. I hope you enjoy it. This is the sable wood package, so take a good look at that. These are their darkest. I wasn't sure when you see a little wood chip on paper, I wasn't sure that this is what I really wanted, but we took a chance with this and optioned in the sable, and it looks outstanding. So I hope you enjoy it because the wood is very, very dramatic. We tried to get good contrast, we tried to do some light colors in other places, primarily on the floor. This is not a Dutchstar floor at all. This is an Essex floor. So this coach has some extra goodies. You already saw the Nova awnings. You saw that the exterior paint was like no other. The interior is very unique as well. So I hope you like it. But this floor is gorgeous. This is the best looking Newmar floor I've ever seen, period, bar none. It's gorgeous. So also notice there's no carpet. This is the whole reason they did that new slide out system was to get rid of that dreaded carpet. It's gone. All right, well, we have two sofas here. So that's a nice setup. They'll both make into beds. This is a hide-a-bed. This is more of a jackknife sofa over here. We also optioned in the Euro dinette, which is the most comfortable of the dinettes in my opinion. I know that historically a booth dinette has not been that popular in diesel pushers, and that's because most of them were put in a booth that should have gone in a travel trailer, not one that should go in a high-end diesel motor coach. This is real furniture. This is real flex steel furniture. Underneath that cushion isn't a piece of plywood or paneling like would be in a travel trailer or like has been put in some diesel pushers. This is a flex steel inner spring base underneath it. It's real furniture. It's comfortable. If you're a little fat, there's plenty of room there. Look here, I'm weighing in about 215 these days. Got plenty of room, so that's, I know, was a lot of people's complaint. If you had a little belly on you, it didn't work very well. This one goes in just fine. There's a leaf that goes in this table as well, so this will pull out, and there's two chairs under the bed that you can add to the scenario. So there we go. Now we got a TV that pops up here. There we go. Good old televator. That's a Sony. It's directly across from your main sofa. And folks, if you're looking for a sofa that you can stretch out on, a lot of people, like myself, like to stretch out, maybe catch a little nap, if the wife will let me get away with it. This is a stretching out sofa. Most of these sofas are like 74 inches long, and you're not stretching out on that if you're very tall at all. This one you can get a nice little nap on. And we did option in the front TV as well, so if you are stretched out on that sofa, you can still catch the football game right there. In the overhead here, we have our Sony home theater system. This is ready to plug in a HD receiver for satellite as well. This is about as easy as it comes. The satellite dish is already on the roof. It's an in-motion satellite dish. You hook that onto the input side of your satellite dish. You run one HDMI cable out to the other little box back there. It's done. It's in. It's installed. I've done it. Could not be easier. Up front here, obviously we have our camera system is here. We have our backup camera that also has side cameras. Our radio has built-in navigation in it as well. Try to get a good shot of the dash area as much as we can. I spun the chairs around to show the extra seating that can be had. And this year for Dutchstar, we actually we optioned in both chairs. We're used to seeing this chair have a recliner option to it, but the driver's chair does too. So that's really sharp. And if you put the steering wheel all the way up and bring that seat all the way forward, that chair will rotate all the way around, which is very nice. Something I don't always do on Dutchstar, but we optioned this one in with the heated floor package. Now that's a pricey option. That's like $6,300 for the heated floor option, but we're getting a lot of requests for it. So if you like that option, it's in there. Multiplex lighting is something that you do get when you step up to Dutchstar. That's a standard feature. We optioned in the power razor antenna, so you don't have to crank up an antenna any longer. These are the controls when I came in at the beginning of the video to work the Girard Nova awnings. That's the control for them, for both bringing them in and out and for turning on the LED lights. That's there, and obviously the thermostat is below. If you're kind of, into electronics and stuff like that, I'm going to briefly go over this so as not to bore anybody. This is our inverter and auto generator start control box right here. You can set your generator to come on at certain temperatures or certain voltages, or just at certain times. This is our control panel that tells us what kind of power is coming into the coach, how clean, not how clean the power is, how much voltage there is coming in, and keeps an eye on that. This over here turns on our Oasis system, which is our hydronic. This is our in-motion satellite dish, 12-volt disconnect. This extends the little awning over the door. This turns on our heated tank pads so that our holding tanks are never at risk of freezing. Runs your main 2 slide outs in and out, and then a variety of little security lights and doorstep and all that down here. So a lot of times people ask me, where do I control this at in my coach? This is your main control center. This is right above the passenger seat. All right, now hope I didn't bore you too bad. Let's get to the good stuff here. We talked about the furniture package that we did in this. By the way, some people like 2 chairs here instead of the big sofa. That's easy. The nice part about when I option it in with the big sofa is I can absolutely, if you called me and said, I love everything about this coach, Chris, except I want 2 chairs and a table there. I say, great, come get your coach. I order you the 2 chairs and a table. In a couple weeks, we'll have them in and we'll put them in for you. So that's easy. But if you like it this way with the long sofa, even better. Okay, beautiful Corian. Newmar cuts all of their own Corian. Their backsplaces are gorgeous as well. This is the induction cooktop, so it takes the special pans, but if you have not cooked with induction, I think you're gonna like it. I went to it at home and I absolutely love it. We have a pull out here. Okay, so there's some extra countertop space. There we go. We optioned in the dishwasher in this one. This is a dishwasher in a drawer. Okay, there you go. We still have a drawer under the cooktop for your silverware. Okay, look at our storage here. I love this, these 2 little pull-outs. As soon as my wife sees those, I'm gonna have another project at home. We got one up here as well. Because you know, what you want's always in the back. That's just, that's just life. But lots and lots of storage spots. All right. Underneath the Euro booth, there's storage under both of those as well. So not only is it the most comfortable, it also gives you some built-in natural storage there. Residential refrigerator. Since we're all electric, there's no need for a propane fridge. We got water in the door here. Oops, we're locked. Still locked. There we go. LED lights in there. I love it. It's nicer than my fridge at home. There we go. One of the best pantries you're going to find in a diesel coach. This is wide, this is deep, and these are adjustable. Again, what you want is always in the back. That's not a problem. You can make one taller or shorter, so you can adjust for cereal boxes or soup cans, whichever's necessary. Let's go right over here. Here's our half bath. We have the vessel bowl sink. Nice storage in the cosmetics mirror there. Now these bathrooms, when they went to this new door that kind of pivots in the middle, people were concerned that it shrunk the bathroom. It's actually the same size bathroom. The reason they made this door work like this, when your slide room is in, if it hinges like a normal door hinges, it will actually hit the refrigerator and makes it tight to get in. By pivoting it in the middle, this is just one of those genius Mennonite things. By pivoting it in the middle, it actually makes it so even when the slides are in, you can easily get in here. And once you shut the door, it's the exact same size as it was before they put that door in, that pivots that way. So come on back into the bedroom. Again, no carpet. Now, one of the reasons the 4369 is my favorite floor plan is storage. We have really good clothes storage in here. We have 2 nice wardrobe closets here in the bedroom. We also have a nice one in the rear bathroom. What we don't have out here in the middle of the coach or on that back wall is the washer dryer closet. They found a better place for that. Historically, they either put it in the middle of the coach somewhere near the kitchen, which I always thought was stupid, or they put it in the back wall and you lose a third of your closet. You don't have that scenario here. We've got 2 nice wardrobes. These are just hanging closets, okay? 6 drawers in here, storage under the bed, storage over the bed. This is a Sleep Number king size mattress. All right. They made this bathroom area a little bigger so they could put the washer dryer right here. This way it's not eating away at your kitchen storage. It's not eating away at your closet storage. It just kind of has its own space. And oh yeah, because we made the bathroom bigger, we came up with the best shower around. That is a residential shower. Nothing like what you normally see in an RV. We optioned in the fold down seat as well. This bathroom is big. My cameraman Tony and I are both in here and there's room for a couple more. his and her sinks, storage on both sides. Get your own little medicine cabinet. You want to choose this one, not that one. This one's actually got a little outlet in here so you can plug in your little beard trimmer or something like that. So this is the better one. Look at the storage here. Again, down low, this bathroom is huge. We have 4 nice sized drawers and 2 big cabinets of storage. And then our entire closet is available for storage because it's not being utilized for a washer dryer. You've got shelves, you've got the shoe rack built into the back wall, you've got a safe back here. You've got the extra leaf for the table, you've got a light. This roof is a crowned roof that was new for 2016, and this is in the bathroom only. We went to a crowned roof, just made it feel bigger in here. What you probably didn't notice, even though he's panned past it a few times, that emergency exit door that we talked about on the outside is right here. It's so subtle, you don't even notice it. It's one of those things we obviously hope you never need, but it's good peace of mind to know it's there. It's certainly, there are no perfect solutions for emergency exits, but I would much rather sit on the toilet and kind of hop out than go head first out of one of these tiny little egress windows where I'm clearly not going to stick the landing. So folks, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this coach. Please don't forget to call and ask for me. My name is Chris Anderson. I'm with Mount Comfort RV. Thanks for watching.